As we've seen in other films in the Understanding Your Baby series, your baby will go through different sleeping and waking states through the day. Moving from one state to another can sometimes be quite unsettling for a baby, and this film will look at ways you can help rouse your baby from sleep and soothe and comfort them if they become upset. One of the most unsettling times for a baby is waking up from sleep. Ideally, you should let your baby wake up in their own time, but that's not always possible. Lorna sometimes has to wake her baby Beth to fit in around her older brother's routine.
She does tend to sleep quite well and wake up around the 7 o'clock, 7:30 mark. But then that's changing as she's progressing as well, because I remember some days where she'd slept into 8:30. I was like, oh my Lord, I need to get off and do my nursery run for my little boy, because he still goes in nursery a couple of days. But if that's her fast asleep, it's like, oh no, I've got to get this baby out of bed and bundle into a car straight away, and you feel awful.
If you do need to rouse your baby, try to do it gradually. Talk to them, perhaps changing your tone of voice. You might try the touch of your hand or even a nappy change. If your baby does get upset at this or any other time, there's lots that you can do to help soothe them.
All babies get distressed at times, and it can be really hard and a real challenge for parents to be able to soothe and comfort their baby when the baby's distressed. It's important to get to know your baby and work out what is helpful for them, because different strategies may be useful for one baby and less useful for another baby.
The best way to calm a baby is to just do what we call repetitive movement. So it could be rocking, patting, shh, 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 okay, calm voice, repeating the same things, and just hopefully lower the levels of arousal. One of the other things that can calm a baby down is skin to skin. So if you can put a baby next to you so they feel skin to skin, and you can stroke them and you're feeling calm, they often will calm down.
Aww. Tara's baby Oscar is 4 days old.
If he's not in the best of moods, he likes to have his face near mine. He likes to hear my voice close to him. He can feel my breathing, he can smell me, and that helps to settle him. Just might change positions and see if that settles him. Breastfeeding skin to skin helps a lot. Sometimes he might not even want to feed, but he just wants to calm and settle, and uses it as a comfort as well.
Babies like to feel close to their parents. They like to feel that closeness. So we often advise parents to baby wear, in a sling or anything like that, and face their parents so that they can see their parents' face, because they search out human faces. They're programmed to do that. So that's another way of sort of keeping them close and keeping them calm.
Another thing that can be really important is the position that you hold the baby in when they're upset. Lots of babies really like being held upright, often on their parent's shoulder, whereas other babies prefer to be held in someone's arms when they're upset. So working out what your baby prefers can be really helpful. Also talking to them. It's really helpful for babies to hear their parents' voice, talking to them, reassuring them, telling them that everything's okay, and providing that comforting presence with their voice can be really helpful for babies who are upset and highly aroused and anxious and need to calm down and move into a different state with a lower level of arousal. What's quite important is to think about how stressed you feel yourself, because it's hard to comfort a distressed baby when you're feeling really stressed and anxious yourself. And that's quite hard. So it can be really stressful when your baby's feeling, upset. That can be upsetting for you too. So to think about ways that you can stay calm and not become too stressed while you're trying to soothe your baby.
Finding ways to soothe and comfort your baby can help avoid both you and your baby becoming distressed and anxious. You'll find more information about comforting your baby when they cry in the other films in the Understanding Your Baby series.